All right, so now we're going to look at some of the muscles that attach to the elbow and some of these bony prominences that we just palpated. So if we find our lateral epicondyle, right, we can walk our way down that lateral supracondylar ridge, and we find that lateral epicondyle. Now, if we walk our way just a little anterior to that lateral epicondyle, what we're going to find is that is the origin of the wrist extensor, or the common wrist extensors, right? And that is the muscle group that is responsible for lateral epicondylitis or epicondylalgia. Right? So what we can have her do is once we walk forward, we can just have her lift her wrist up and back down. And what we'll feel is those muscles kind of pop into our finger. And that's how we know that we're on it. Go ahead and do it again for me. Good. And relax. Now, if I really want to localize it a little bit, one of the major wrist extensors that we have a problem with people with lateral epicondylalgia is the extensor Carpi Radialis Brevis. So what I can do is have her lift just her third finger up, high as you can, and down. Good. And again. And I can feel that pop up into my finger right in this area. Now that's kind of important for us because sometimes we want to localize our treatment to that area when we're treating this condition. So now we can feel exactly where it's coming from, and it gives us a little more information. Okay. Next thing we can do is, in addition to feeling the common extensors here, what we can start doing is then walking our fingers just posterior. Right now, this is not a muscle, but I just want to point it out while we're here. We're going to come just off of that medial epicondyle, and in between the groove between the medial epicondyle and the olecranon, we have one part of the lateral collateral ligament. Right? And the lateral collateral ligament really has a posterior band, stop right there for a second.